So a few years ago, The Evil Within comes out, and it's Shinji Mikami's brand great new return to horror. And it was okay. Like, it was a game with a lot of really cool ideas, but it maybe wasn't the best execution. Now, a few years later, we have a brand new sequel and The Evil Within 2, and it's actually really good. Matt, you liked the first game, and I think you liked the second game. Tell us more.
Yeah, so when it comes to The Evil Within 2, I was a fan of the first game. Like I said, there was a few things that kind of didn't exactly hit the mark, but the second game in particular does a lot of things differently as well, and it's interesting to see that it is a game of the same series. While it's still steeped really deep in horror roots, it does a lot of things differently that really separates itself from the original game.
Yeah, like the big thing that I tend to notice when I was playing is like all of a sudden, because I hadn't really been following a lot of the pre-release stuff, like I just knew, hey, The Evil Within 2, and I like you, Shinji Mikami, you're a great guy. And all of a sudden it turns into an open world stealth game. I'm like, wait, what? And so all of a sudden my interest has shot up like exponentially.
Yeah, well, it's not exactly too open world in the sense that you're going like something like Grand Theft Auto or something of the like, but it's a little more along the lines of something like pseudo Bioshock, where you have like these massive environments that are interconnected together through hub worlds. So when it all comes down to it, you're Sebastien Castellanos from the first game.
Pretty good, you got it.
Yeah, exactly, nice. 3 years after the events of the original game, and you're out to find your daughter within the world of STEM. Now, for someone such as Sebastian to have the biggest balls in the universe to ever go back to STEM after what he went through from the first game, pretty crazy, but it is a pretty big motivator, saving your daughter, and it's a far more personal journey as well, which I thought I'd reiterate.
And on top of that, the game is also just tense. Like, the first hour of this game is just, it's slow, it is brooding. Like, I think at one point you kill like one person in the space of an hour, and that to me it's like, for a AAA game to do that is kind of crazy. And I think it's the kind of game that I like, where it's slow, it knows what it wants to do, and it's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, and the way the oppression works as well, within previously in the first game, there's a lot more kind of jump scares and a lot of homages to Resident Evil because Shinji Mikami. But with The Evil Within 2, it's a lot more atmospheric in the same way along the lines of, I'm going to say the S word, but Silent Hill. I mean, you're alone in this massive town called Union, not Silent Hill, and everything is just really oppressive, lots of fog, lots of smoke and mirrors happening, a lot less jump scares around this time around. The tension is purely built through just how egotistical and psychotic some of these enemies are that are throwing themselves at you, along with some of the people that are trying to harness the power of Sebastian's daughter, who is essentially like the hive mind of the STEM world. So everyone's kind of got their own little motivations going through, and some of the characters and some of their motivations are pretty damn gruesome.
Yeah, and to cap it all off, because I think you and I really like this. I think I do it. It is not even a marginally improved sequel. It is a massively improved sequel. I think you and I both agree on this. If you're one of those people who kind of thought that maybe the first game wasn't that good, give this new one a shot. Like, you may be a little bit lost, but trust me, it's really just worth the ride.
Yeah, definitely. The mechanics are also pretty neat too. I mean, it's just like old man Sebastian is trying to get back into the groove, and my God, like just everything starting so slow and then building to a crescendo. It's just magnificent. I highly recommend giving Evil Within 2 a go.
What he said.